For the UMass Lowell Hockey Riverhawks, ranked 7th in both national polls and sitting in a 5th place tie in Hockey East, there are just 9 games left in the regular season. They're all conference games, and 2 more will be lopped off the schedule this weekend. UMass Lowell hosts Northeastern on Friday night at the Songas Center, and Saturday the team boards the bus and travels to Back Bay, the Agganis Arena, and a meeting with Boston University. This weekend will not be easy.
Yeah, there's a lot of good teams in hockey. We've known that from the onset, and any team can beat anybody. So they've got excellent special teams. They're deep at the forward position, and they come at you in waves. And I think they're a good hockey club. I think it's all one-goal games. I think you'd say that with a lot of teams in Hockey East. Sadly, that's a state of hockey. I think there's a lot of one-goal games throughout. Whether you're talking about battles with Lowell Providence, Lowell BU, Lowell and Northeastern. So you're talking about a lot of close hockey games, so they'll be another worthy opponent.
Northeastern is first on the Riverhawk agenda, and they've got one of the top offensive players in the country, Zach Aston-Reese. The coach says certainly you've got to be aware of who's on the ice, but at the same time, Coach Norm Bazin sings a familiar refrain. We've got to worry about ourselves.
We have to get back to playing our style of game, and we're going to do that. And I'm sure they've got a whole bunch of players to offer. And then the next night they've got 7 World Junior players to offer. So it's every night in Hockey East you're facing great players.
And for Coach Norm Bazin, it is all about consistency. Game in, game out. 60 minutes of hockey.
I think when we reach a level of consistency that we can play 60 to 65 minutes without hesitation, I can tell you we're playing our game. It's never going to be a perfect game. I mean, these are kids. I don't think there's a perfect game in the NHL, never mind college, because both teams are trying to win. They're not laying back and saying, come at us. Every team in Hockey East offers a heck of an attack. And when they come at you, you're from time to time you're going to make a mistake or two. So that's why consistency is very difficult.
The Riverhawks come into this weekend having dropped 2 straight last weekend. They were swept by Providence. First 4-3 at the Songas Center, and then 3-2 down in the Schneider Arena.
There's always something to improve upon. Yeah, we could have won those games, but we didn't. And that's what we got to learn from it and improve. And I feel in this week in practice we improved, so that we're going in the right direction.
And what lesson does the coach hope that last weekend taught his team?
Yeah, play 60 minutes. We played chunks of those games, and we didn't play the whole game. So that's going to be part of our goal here this weekend. I think it's refining your game. I would say defining who's going to be good enough to make your playoff roster. And it's still a competition. I like it that way. I think it's going to be very important for the guys to pay attention to the details, because those are the guys who are going to be making the push for us.
For the coach, who is and who is not on the postseason roster is not necessarily an easy decision. But it is a decision that is usually determined by what happens in practice.
Because you've got some guys who are awfully close, but they make the decisions in practice throughout the week. And you know what? Some guys just earn your trust because they're competing so hard in practice.